Welcome back to CarScope, where every drive starts with a closer look. Today, we're putting the 2025 Mazda CX-5 under the microscope, a vehicle that's long been a quiet leader in the compact SUV class. And with the 2025 model, Mazda isn't just keeping up, they're refining the CX-5 to remind us why it remains one of the most balanced and stylish crossovers on the road. Let's dig into what makes this version special and whether it still earns its place among the best. At first glance, the 2025 Mazda CX-5 keeps that sleek, sophisticated look we've come to expect from the brand's Kodo design philosophy. But it's not standing still. The front end has been subtly refreshed, featuring a slightly reworked grille with a more three-dimensional texture that adds depth and a premium look. Flanking the grille are slimmer, sharper LED headlights that now come standard across all trims, and they give the face of the CX-5 a more purposeful expression. The lower bumper sees a minor redesign too, incorporating new air intake patterns that improve both airflow and aesthetics. It's not a radical change, but it's the kind of refinement that matters in a model this polished. Swinging around to the side, the CX-5 continues to showcase clean lines and well-balanced proportions. Mazda's design language avoids the overdone creases and bulges seen on some competitors, choosing instead a sculpted, flowing profile that looks dynamic without being flashy. The wheel arches are slightly flared, emphasizing the SUV's stance without being aggressive. Depending on the trim, you'll find either 17-inch or 19-inch alloy wheels, all with elegant spoke designs that match the understated elegance of the body. The roofline tapers just slightly toward the rear, giving it a coupe-like hint without compromising rear headroom or cargo space. Subtle chrome trim around the windows, body-colored mirrors with integrated turn signals, and flush-mounted door handles round out the details, making the side profile feel cohesive and upscale. Around back, Mazda keeps it clean and classy. The taillights are narrow and modern, with a refined LED signature that mirrors the design up front. The rear bumper is reshaped to look more integrated, and the dual exhaust outlets are real ones, not fake plastic cutouts, to help give the CX-5 a sportier appearance without overreaching. The liftgate opens wide, and depending on the trim, it can be powered and hands-free. A small roof spoiler and a color-matched shark fin antenna complete the rear look, tying everything together with that familiar Mazda elegance. Open the doors, and you're greeted with an interior that continues to punch above its class. Mazda has been consistently recognized for its near-premium cabins, and the 2025 CX-5 is no exception. Soft-touch materials cover most surfaces, from the dashboard to the door panels, and the fit and finish are top-tier. The dashboard design is minimalist and clean, with a strong horizontal layout that makes the cabin feel wide and uncluttered. A new 10.25-inch infotainment display sits atop the dash, operated primarily via rotary dial on the center console. While it's not a touchscreen for safety reasons, the interface is responsive and well organized. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, with wireless capability available on most trims. The center stack is clean, with physical climate controls that are intuitive and satisfying to use. Below that, you'll find a wireless charging pad on most trims, along with plenty of USB-C ports scattered throughout the cabin. Seating comfort is excellent. The front seats are well bolstered without being tight, and available heating and ventilation, along with power adjustments and memory settings, make it easy to find your ideal position. Rear seat passengers are treated well too. There's good legroom, the seatbacks are slightly reclined for comfort, and you'll find available heated rear seats, rear air vents, and even a fold-down armrest with cup holders and USB ports. Cargo space remains competitive, with a wide opening, a low-load floor, and enough room to easily handle a road trip or a big grocery haul. Fold the rear seats flat, and you've got even more usable space. Under the hood, the 2025 CX-5 continues to offer two engine choices, both naturally aspirated and turbocharged, depending on the trim. The base engine is a 2.5-liter inline-4 producing around 187 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque. It's smooth, efficient, and perfectly adequate for most drivers, especially with Mazda's finely tuned 6-speed automatic transmission that favors responsiveness over sheer numbers. If you want more punch, the turbocharged 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine delivers up to 256 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque on premium fuel. It brings real acceleration, hitting 0 to 60 in under 6.5 seconds, and makes the CX-5 one of the quickest in its class with the turbo equipped. But where the CX-5 really separates itself is in how it drives. Mazda is one of the few mainstream brands that prioritizes driver engagement, and this SUV delivers. The steering is precise and well-weighted, the suspension is firm but refined, and the overall feel is more connected and confident than most crossovers in this segment. Whether you're weaving through city traffic or taking a longer highway drive, the CX-5 feels tight, nimble, and composed. All-wheel drive is now standard across all trims, improving traction and confidence in all weather conditions. Noise insulation has been improved for 2025, and you'll notice less road and wind noise compared to previous years, especially at highway speeds. The brake feel is natural, not grabby or mushy, and the chassis tuning strikes a great balance between comfort and agility. This makes the CX-5 not only practical, but genuinely enjoyable to drive via, something we don't say often about compact SUVs. On the tech and safety side, Mazda packs the CX-5 with features. Standard driver assistance tech includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, forward collision warning, and automatic emergency braking. Higher trims add features like a 360-degree camera system, front and rear parking sensors, traffic jam assist, and a head-up display that projects key info directly onto the windshield. It's a comprehensive suite that works well in the background without feeling overly intrusive. When it comes to pricing, Mazda continues to offer solid value across the board. The base 2.5S Select trim starts around $30,000, including destination, and comes nicely equipped with alloy wheels, LED lighting, the large infotainment screen, and a full suite of safety tech. Move up to the preferred or premium trims, and you start getting features like leather seating, power sunroof, and upgraded audio systems. The top trims, like the 2.5 Turbo Signature, approach $40,000 and include all the bells and whistles of ventilated front seats, navigation, surround view cameras, and a plush interior that honestly rivals some luxury models. Fuel economy is competitive, with the base engine achieving around 26 miles per gallon city and 31 highway, while the turbo comes in slightly lower at around 22 city and 27 highway. It's a fair trade-off for the extra performance, and Mazda's engine tuning ensures that the power is usable and fun without being wasteful. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 Mazda CX-5 remains a top-tier option in the compact SUV world. It's not the flashiest, nor does it lead in raw cargo capacity or spec sheet gimmicks. But what it does deliver is substance. A refined, engaging driving experience, a high-quality, thoughtfully laid out cabin, strong safety features, and just the right balance of performance and practicality. It's the kind of SUV that rewards you every time you drive it, not just because it gets you where you're going, but because of how it makes you feel along the way. If you're someone who values driving feel and build quality over flash, the CX-5 continues to be the compact SUV that delivers. Whether you're commuting, taking a road trip, or just running errands, it fits into your life effortlessly while still bringing a bit of joy to the journey. Thanks for joining us today on CarScope. If you found this review helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more deep dives, and don't forget to hit the bell so you never